Hello fans, welcome back, and today we'll talk about the biggest controversies Sheikh Rashid Al Makhtoom have faced in recent few years, and that is about abduction of his own two daughters. That they were forced them to return to Dubai, torture them, and begin a campaign of intimidation against his now ex-wife. According to a damning fact-finding judgment by the English High Court last year, the claims were made by his now ex, Princess Haya, who fled with the couple's 11-year-old daughter and 7-year-old son last year and sought a protective order against him in London. Princess Haya was the third woman in the Sheikh's family to try and leave him, and the only successful one. Two of his daughters, Sheikh Shamsa Al Makhtoom and Sheikh Latifa bin Muhammad Al Makhtoom, each separately tried to flee this iron grip in the past. Both were captured by Emirati forces and are said by advocates to be held in Dubai against their will. Sheikh Shamsa hasn't seen publicly since her 2000 attempt to leave the family's estate in Surrey, England. Sheikh Latifa tried to escape two times in 2002 and 2018. In the most recent attempt, she attempted a daring escape with the help of her friends and a former French naval officer. To capture her, the Sheikh sent the Emirati Navy on a high-speed, open ocean chase to intercept their boat in the Indian Ocean. She left behind a damning YouTube video taken before her escape attempt, which surfaced in 2019 February. Latifa described in the video being imprisoned, drugged, and tortured for years after trying to help her sister Shamsa and says, "If you're watching this video and it's not such a good thing, either I'm a dead or I'm in a very, very, very bad situation." Latifa has been since once seen her capture in photographs released to the public in December 2018. Blotted, and she was seated alongside former Irish President Mary Robinson in a Dubai palace. Robinson, who described Latifa as troubled, vulnerable, and having a very serious medical condition, has since been excoriated for her findings, especially as Latifa appeared drugged in the pics. The British judge in Princess Haya's case found this week that Sheikh Mohammed continued to maintain a regime whereby both these two young women are deprived of their liberty. As for Princess Haya, the court ruled that the father has therefore acted in a manner from the end of 2018 which has been aimed at intimidating and frightening the mother, and that he has encouraged others to do so on his behalf. According to the BBC, Haya claimed a campaign of intimidation started after she began to doubt her husband's claims of rescuing Shamsa and Latifa after Princess Haya fled to England to live in a $104 million house in Kensington with her children. She received wild threats from the Sheikh. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Makhtoom, a 70-year-old man, ordered and orchestrated the abduction of Princess Shamsa in 2002 and then her sister Sheikh Latifa during her escape bid in 2018, with both being forcibly returned to the UAE according to the court ruling. Latifa, now 34, had been taken by Indian soldiers from a jet 30 miles from Goa and forcibly returned to Dubai. Amnesty International are calling for Dubai and UAE to allow her to speak and travel freely, including seeking asylum abroad if she wishes to do so. Responding to yesterday's High Court finding that Sheikh Mohammed abducted, detained, and subjected his daughter Sheikh Latifa to sustained ill treatment, Lane Malouf, Amnesty International Middle East researcher director, said, "This ruling is a long overdue step towards justice for Sheikh Latifa, who has been held incommunicated for 2 years now." Throughout the hearing, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Makhtoom has insisted these are private family matters, but state sanctions abductions and inhuman treatment is not a family affair. This is a serious human rights violation and matter of international concern. Federal law in the UAE leaves women unprotected and undermined, which too often leaves them vulnerable to abuse by male family members. Latifa's best friend Tina, who helped her to escape, has told Mail Online that Princess is still being detained and she hopes that now her story can be told. She can finally get justice. So this is all about today's video. I hope so you like this information. If you like our video,